Hello dears, welcome back to a new video. So in today's lecture we are going to see pharmaceutical jurisprudence. It's a fifth semester subject. Okay, hope you people knows. So in that unit 1 we are going to discuss. Unit 1 is Introduction to Drugs and Cosmetics Act. That's what DNC Act 1940. So why we had to learn about DNC Act? Why this act has passed? Anybody have any idea? So this is the act. So we know before 1940. Okay, so before 1940, we don't have any laws to control the sale of our drugs. Okay, so there were no laws to control the quality of drugs. We don't know how much quality we are getting the particular medicines. So in that many substandard, adulterated and fake medicine was sold in that time. That means before 1940. Okay. So this caused health risk, treatment failures and even death. Okay. So and in the 1930 a committee called Chopra committee, okay, they recommended a law to regulate the drugs. What the thing you had to remember, it's like a story, you had to remember the subject, then only you can write. Okay, so before 1940 in India there was no law to control the quality of medicine, to check. Okay, nobody was there. Okay, however we want, like that we can sell the medicines. Okay, so in that time so much adulterated or misbranded or we can tell fake medicines were sold in that time. Okay, so it leads to the, if we are not fake medicines, if we are taking, we won't get the specified therapeutic effect first of all, as well as it will lead to the health risk, treatment failures, and sometimes we don't know the quality, right? So sometimes it may lead to the death. So in that condition, a committee which called Chopra Committee. What is the committee name? Chopra Committee. In 1930, it recommended a law to regulate drugs. Okay, so that law is passed in the year of 1940. Okay, that law will called as Drugs and Cosmetics Act 1940 and its rules. So now we will see the purpose of the act or objectives of the act. Why this law is required? What is the vision? What is the objective of this act? So the Drugs and Cosmetic Act was passed in the year of 1940. So to regulate import, manufacture, distribution and sale of drugs and cosmetics. This is the first objective. Then ensure drugs available in the market are safe, effective and in good quality. Then prevent adulteration, spurious drugs and misbranded drugs. Protect public health. Okay, this is the four objectives of your DNC Act. We'll see once again. To regulate the import, manufacture, distribution and sale of drugs and cosmetics. Then ensure drugs available in the market are safe, effective and good quality. And to prevent adulteration, spurious drugs and misbranded drugs. Then protect the public health. Okay, so why we pharmacists have to learn about the Drugs and Cosmetics Act? Okay, so we don't know, if the act, we don't know which drug required prescription. Okay, whether all drug is the required prescription or not. So we can understand that, and legal laws, what is ethics, so everything we can come to know, especially what are the drugs, scheduled drugs which is coming with the prescription. Okay, so if we are doing something, what penalty we'll get. Okay, so everything we can learn from the DNC Act. Okay, so I hope you people are understanding this. It's the thing, the subject you have to learn like a story, then it will be there in your mind. Otherwise it won't stay, because we have acts here, rules. Okay, so it's very little difficult. Now we will see the definitions which involved in the DNC Act. Not only DNC Act, throughout you have to know these definitions. So, as per your DNC Act, we will tell you drug. A drug includes all medicines for human or animal use. Substances used to die for diagnosis, treatment, or prevention or mitigation, we will tell as drug. Okay, it may be in the Ayurvedic, Unani, or homeopathic medicines. So the example we can give: paracetamol, insulin, and vaccines. What is it, right? The drugs which is used to diagnosis, treatment, or prevention of the any diseases. Okay, for human or animal use will called as a drug, which includes, it may be in Ayurvedic, Unani, homeopathic medicines. Examples we can give: paracetamol, insulin, and vaccines. So comes to the cosmetic. What is cosmetic? Any product which is applied to the external parts of the body for cleaning, beautifying, and promoting attractiveness will called as cosmetic. What is cosmetic? Any product which is applied externally for the what purpose? To clean, to beautify, to promote the attractiveness will called it is as a cosmetic. So the example you can tell: lipstick, then creams, shampoo, nail polish. Okay, these are the cosmetics. Next we will see misbranded drug and adulterated drug. So when we are talking about a misbranded drug, okay, a drug is misbranded when it is labeled incorrectly. Whether the labeling is incorrectly means we can tell it's misbranded. Whether it is colored or flavored to mask, to hide the damage of your medicines, that we will call it as misbranded drug. Then if the packaging is giving false or misleading information about the medicine. So for example, you can tell if your paracetamol is labeled as an antibiotic, right? The labeling information is wrong. So we will tell it's a misbranded drug. What? A drug is misbranded when it's labeled incorrectly, or it is colored or flavored to hide the damage. Then if the packaging is giving the false or misleading information. Now if we are talking about the adulterated drug, a drug which is adulterated if it contains filthy, decomposed, or harmful substances made in dirty conditions, contains ingredients which is reducing the quality of your medicines. So in that case we will tell it is adulterated drug. For example, a tablet containing dust, fungus, insects, okay, are not prepared in the suitable way, okay, just copying some already existing medicine. Okay, in that case we will tell it is a adulterated form of the particular medicine, okay, which is having the low quality. That is what adulterated. Misbranded means it's giving the false information, okay, that we will tell as misbranded drug. That false information, it may be labeling, okay, maybe it was already damaged the product and they are giving means adding some color or flavoring agents to mask that particular effect. Then if they are giving the packaging gives false or misleading information. So I hope you people are understanding, okay. So this all definitions, it will come for 2 mark section, okay. Now we will see about spurious drugs. When we will tell the drug or cosmetics spurious, okay. So it imitates another brand. If it is imitating the another brand, we will call that it is spurious drug, okay. if manufactured without approval. You may know illegally so many manufacturers are there, right, for cosmetics also. So in that cases we'll call it as spurious drug or cosmetic and has a fake manufacturer name. Okay, so some labeling if you're taking, if it is not existing, okay, they are just giving the same some manufacturer name, that case it is spurious. So for example, fake clothing made in illegal factories. Okay, so what is spurious? It, if it is imitating any other brand which is already existing in the market, or if you are manufacturing the particular medicine without the approval from the government. Okay, and already manufacturer is not existing and still they are giving any fake name to the particular medicines, will call that it is spurious drug. Okay, next, what is manufacture? Manufacture, you know already, if we are preparing, producing or processing a drug or cosmetic, will call it as manufacture. Okay, which here which includes packaging, okay, and labeling also. Next comes to the sale. Okay, the sale which includes, we know, selling. Okay, so sale includes first only selling, then distribution of the particular drug, and stocking for sale and offering for sale. Okay, next comes to the import. Import means bridging drugs or cosmetic into another country. Okay, so we are getting some drugs or medicine from the other country, that we will call as import. Export means whatever we had prepared, we are exporting to the other country, and the other country from India. Okay, that will call as export. Import means bridging drugs or cosmetic into India from another country. Okay, this is about the definitions. Hope you people understood. Okay, so just you read for 2 marks point of view, any or it may come define spurious drug and adulterated drug. Okay, you can expect any kind of that kind of questions. Okay, so prepare accordingly. As the last portion of today's lecture, we will see the importance of the act. So this act is provided to ensure pharmacists do not sell medicines illegally, then help them to maintain proper records, protect them from penalties and suspension of the license, ensures safe dispensing to patients, promotes ethical practice. This is the importance of the act. First, let us see. Ensures pharmacists do not sell medicines illegally. Illegally selling medicines means what? Yeah, we know the antibiotics and all, some pharmacists, okay, in pharmacies they are selling without prescription. Okay, legally we should not sell it, right? So it is like, ensure pharmacists do not sell medicines illegally. So as per that act, we should not sell if it caught. If there are particular pharmacy or pharmacist selling, okay, prescription drugs without prescription, that is a illegal activity. Okay, so that in that cases the pharmacist may get penalties or any suspension of the license. Okay, so help them to maintain proper records. Some anxiety causing drugs, okay, some narcotic drugs. Okay, if that kind of drugs we are selling, we have to keep the records in the pharmacy. So this will tell by the DNC Act. So that in detail schedules to the act that we will see in the next lecture. Okay, so where help them to maintain the proper records. Next comes to ensure safe dispensing to patients. So if we are dispensing a drug based on the prescription, means it will ensure the safety of the patients, as well as we can tell, being a pharmacist, we are dispensing the drug ethically. So it will promote the ethical practice. Okay, this is the importance of your DNC Act. I hope you people understood. Okay, so we will see in the next lecture. If you are having any doubts, please comment in the comment section. Okay, so thank you for watching. If you are watching without subscribing my channel, subscribe and do the bell button, so thereby you will get my upcoming notifications of my video. Okay, so thank you for watching. Bye bye.